Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I hope you're safe and well because that is the most important thing. Well, I don't know about you, but we are, or at least I am, very excited about the coronation. And I'm looking outside the window. It's mist. It's due to rain tomorrow. Funnily enough, rain is seen as a good thing for the coronation. And in fact, they used to call rain Queen's weather because everywhere she went, it rained. But in a very sort of old kind of way, rain is seen as being a fertility symbol. And if you go right back to when kings and queens started to evolve, there is something almost primeval about the rain being a blessing very often, and the monarch providing that, as it were. So it's like a sign from God almost. And I know we're all much too sophisticated for that kind of thing, but sometimes these things still kind of resonate. Anyway, leaving that on one side for a wee minute, UK Reach. Now, in today's newsletter, and I'm just going to put the sign up link here. Obviously, it's coming out in a few minutes at 9:30. So if you aren't on the mailing list and you want to join, wait till after 9:30 and sign up, and then you'll be able to go into the archive and see today's and all of our previous ones. Right, today's newsletter. We have been talking about UK Reach, and Mark Selby sent something really interesting through. And many of you will know Mark Selby of Deanhurst Chemical Safety. He's done an enormous amount in helping UK and EU companies get through Reach in the first place. So what he says carries a lot of weight, and I'm very grateful he's sent this through. And what he's basically saying is, if you have already purchased a registration and you have grandfathered, don't be bounced into paying for the data again. You've already bought it once. So the details are in the newsletter, which is why I've put the link below this video. And it's well worth the read. The second thing is, checks notes because it's such a busy day. The ECHA website. Would you believe it? Coronation weekend, long weekend, chance for those of us who are workaholics to work at least on the Sunday and Monday, because I hope nobody is working tomorrow in the UK. Either you'll be avoiding the coronation if you're coronation phobic or an anti-monarchist or whatever, or like most of us, you will be glued to the TV and have an enormous pile of food in front of you. Yeah, that's my plan anyway. So ECHA website is down the whole weekend. Not only that, they have literally just announced in the last few days, if you go and do a chemical search, you'll see a notice that says, we are not updating the Reach dossier fact sheets from now until the end of the year because of IT issues. So this is all to do with ECHA changing the architecture, I think you'd call it, of their website. So they're not doing updates, and then presumably either very late in the year or more likely early 2024, we'll have the new functionality. But in the meantime, they're just parking the dossiers as is. So if the Reach dossier is updated in that time, we won't be able to see. And what that means is you may get an updated safety data sheet with new Reach information. And if you go online to check it, the dossier may now be out of date. Yeah, I know it's another complication and nobody needs that, but we are where we are with ECHA. Anyway, I'm just going to put the ECHA website maintenance message. Excuse me, just while I type in. I'm putting the link there so you can see I'm not fibbing when I say it's down all this weekend. I mean, obviously, countries outside the UK are not on bank holiday Monday for the coronation. Sorry for the pings in the background. That's the newsletter actually going out as I'm chatting to you. Yeah, lastminute.com today, certainly. But yes, it's obviously there's such a lot of data that ECHA have to handle that they're getting a bit sort of almost overwhelmed, hence the change in architecture. And of course, they've had a couple of hacks recently where people have been uploading non-chemical data, which is not a good thing. Anyway, back to the coronation. Our reason to be cheerful video today is actually a short version of the cine film of the Queen's coronation, which is the late Queen's coronation. Sorry, I'm trying to type and write again. You know, I can't really do that very well. Or type and write, type and talk. So type and video would be better. That's our reasons to be cheerful. It's only a short link, but it was absolutely gorgeous. The sumptuousness of it all, the splendor, the spectacle, which was it. I think in a way it. And obviously this was before I was born, but speaking to people, my parents, my grandparents, that kind of thing, um, it kind of the coronation marked the end of rationing to a large extent. It was really the end of that post-war period, because what many people don't realize is things like rationing, not for everything, but it continued far longer here in the UK because we were paying for all of the war and then the rebuilding effort. Whereas in France, for example, rationing ended almost as soon as the war ended, and they were back to normal a lot sooner. Anyway, that's it for me today. I hope you have a fantastic coronation weekend. I hope that it's everything that we're all hoping for, that everything goes off smoothly for the entire country, really. And I look forward to chatting to you again next week, when I will be reporting on how we got on at Chem UK, because of course it's coming up, and I will pop the link to sign up for Chem UK if you're not already coming in the video after I finish this. It's going to be too much to find the link. Anyway, take care of yourselves, and I hope to chat to you next week. Bye.